Doom summoned him to bring back his mother, but it didn't amount to anything, wasn't really mentioned in the storyline. On the bright side, you can visit him on his throne and get a secret dialogue. He tells Shuri he wasn't gonna lose to another Black Panther and asks Ghost Rider if he was happy with their bargain. But the craziest one is when he asks Wanda how are her kids. Well, messed up considering it's the ones that aren't real. Remember when Eminem came to the game? Well, this was incredible for multiple reasons. Not only did we get the concerts, but they gave us both outfits for Rap Boy. This is one of his characters that's directly inspired by Robin, from the red costume to the eye mask. And in the music videos he appears in, you can see Eminem and Dr. Dre playing parodies of Batman and Robin. So that means we got the Wish.com version of Robin before the actual skin. Luckily, we got the Winter Soldier in Chapter 6, and he has one of the funniest Easter eggs in Fortnite. So not only is his emote a reference to the shield catch, but his backbling has an amazing description.
Armed and dangerous!
As for his friend Sam Wilson, when the new Captain America film dropped this year, Fortnite gave out free bonus sprays to celebrate. Turns out they're both from actual scenes in the movie, including...
You want me? Come and get me!
Most people don't care about emoticons, they're like the most useless cosmetic in the whole game, except some have hilarious secrets. Like how Wolverine can bring up a photo of a banana, just like the sad Wolverine meme from the X-Men cartoon. And in the same season, there was a secret room hidden in the basement of a house belonging to a Tony Stark fan club. This place will give you quests, including one that asks you to find Tony Stark's sunglasses. You open the chest, you can see them in the case for a brief second, and realize these are his top secret Edith glasses.
I'm sorry, Earth is closed today.
Now, it's not all just Marvel, we also have shows like Invincible in the game. And recently, Alan the Alien showed up with a hilarious Easter egg. If you check out his back bling, it's his sat-nav that he uses to assess planets. Except, you'll see that he was meant to go to the Fort Nate Island, but ended up here instead. If you've seen the show, he does this with Earth and Urath, it's pretty funny. But you know who else is invincible? Well, try and shoot Superman's NPC at the Supernova Academy, and... obviously, he's the Man of Steel. Seriously, nothing takes him out, not even orbital strikes from Crypto. As for the Thunderbolts collab, if you check out White Widow's emote, you might notice a secret. This flip is from the Black Widow movie, where she mocks Natasha for doing the exact pose.
With the arm and the hair.
As for the mac and cheese she's holding, well, it's from the Hawkeye TV show, but I know, I didn't watch it either.
Yeah.
She even has the same bottle of sauce. You guys remember when legacy achievements were a thing? Kinda miss them, especially because most of them were just straight up Easter eggs. Like, you could reach level 220 in the Marvel season and become a true believer. This is what Stan Lee used to call Marvel fans back in the day. And back in Chapter 4, when the Hulk got added, it was a pretty big deal. No one ever thought this would happen. And instead of just making him half naked, Fortnite decided to also go with a different design. Now, most people couldn't put their finger on what it was, not from a comic or a movie, and that's because this is actually Hulk wearing default skin clothes. Now I'm just a little worried it's Jonesy under there like every other collab. Now, when you get your hands on Superman's daily flight glider, don't be shocked when it's not what you think. You can drop in from one match to the next and have a completely different entrance. This is one of the first gliders to ever give you multiple animations. And when Iron Man got a customizable outfit, that also included his arc counter, which is proof that Tony Stark has a back bling. Try to pull on the heartstrings with the reference, but it just sounds hilarious when you read it out loud. What you won't be shocked to learn is that Epic are massive fans of Marvel vs. Capcom. There are literally references everywhere, from a TV playing it in the Tony Stark fan club, to the Doom boss recreating his weird foot dive move from the games. Even Wolverine's spray being his Berserker Barrage combo. But my favorite has to be the trailer for the season, where Cyclops pulls up a Mjolnir handshake. Tribute to Cyclops doing the exact same thing with Ryu in Marvel vs. Capcom. Now, let's rewind all the way back to July 2018, when superheroes were simply jokes in Fortnite. If you went to Risky Reels and looked at the movie lineup, you would see Carbide Returns, obviously parodying Superman Returns, along with Valor Origins. It's a reference to one of the worst films I've ever seen. We've talked a lot about Marvel, what about DC? Well, if you were around in Chapter 1, you'll definitely remember when Tilted Towers got transformed into Gotham City. Pretty wild, right? But no one seems to recall the fact an entire Ace Chemicals factory was here. If you went inside, you can see the huge vat of acid that Joker falls into in his origin story. More importantly, you could also find the Monarch Theater. This was the place Batman's parents walked out of the night they were gunned down. And Fortnite even used this to tease future skins like Chaos Agent and Katrina. They also love to reference movie scenes and trailers. For Miles Morales, they recreated his iconic leap of faith. But what about when Fortnite superhero Easter eggs aren't in Fortnite? Well, did you know? In Season 2 of Invincible, Mark is in the middle of fighting Angstrom Levy and is being sent through multiple dimensions. When he returns from one of them, he's holding something you might recognize. Yeah, it's a Dragon's Breath sniper, which means this split-second Easter egg in the show was the entire reason for Invincible coming to Fortnite. During this time, we had the first Marvel season, but playing as Doom, it had a catch. You could only use his emote if you won the game, and you had a few seconds to do it, unlocking a special legacy achievement. You'd also get one for drinking 1,965 shield. This one is pretty smart considering the first time shield appeared in the comics was, you guessed it, 1965. Let's go even further back in time. We had the Leviathan skin, and when this came out, everyone realized where the inspiration came from. Stick him next to Minion from Megamind, you can see the tribute for sure. And arguably, I will say it's one of the greatest superhero movies of all time, so I'm happy about this. Now, if you were a total noob in the Marvel season and unlucky enough to die to a mythic goldfish, the game would reward you with a legacy achievement. It's called Days of Fatal Bass. Pretty cringe nod to X-Men Days of Future Past. Whenever talking about superheroes, you can't ignore Frozone. Take a look at his back bling and you'll quickly realize this is an essential addition to his super suit. You know the one.
Where is my super suit?
Thankfully, he wasn't around when Doom struck the island a second time, because in his castle, you could find the remains of all the heroes who tried to stop him. From Silver Surfer's shattered board to the thing being turned into a throne, this was just messed up. We're also waiting for Vision to be an outfit. He has been mentioned in Fortnite once, and you would have only seen it if you talked to Metal Team leader as Dr. Strange, with her saying, "Tell me again about your friend, the pink synthesoid." As for the first time Marvel got a season, we should have known this was happening weeks before, because it turns out when Captain America came for July 4th, he teleported here through Bifrost, and you can see the marks on the ground, which is the same marks that brought the rest of the Battle Pass. Over in Chapter 3, we were straight up shocked that Spider-Man was here along with the Daily Bugle, but there was more on the horizon and it was hiding in plain sight. All you had to do was go into the Bugle's offices and look at the desks. They are full of artwork teasing future skins like Green Goblin, Miles, and Cyclops. But all of this started with the first ever superhero Easter egg in Fortnite, the Season 4 Battle Pass. This was made up entirely of movie parodies, from a fake Wonder Woman, Hawkeye, Iron Man, even Thor with the eye patch. The Storms Come emote released in mid-Chapter 6, but did you know it was a hidden cartoon reference that no one's talking about? The bell and the sign are both nods to Homer Simpson doing the exact same thing.
The world will end next week.
So I guess this is even more evidence confirming the Simpsons leaks. In fact, they're doing it again if you look at this poster on the map showing Homer's famous pink donut covered in bugs. The crickets are giving us a hint at the leaked bug invasion season. Cleveland's Walk? Well, this is a nod to the Family Guy short film Mailbox Madness. And we've known Fortnite wanted to add Cleveland ever since Chapter 3, when players spotted this bathtub dangling from a destroyed house. It's a reference to Cleveland's iconic joke,
No.
and even though he didn't release until 3 years later, they still brought it back for the trailer.
No.
In fact, this same trailer shows the usernames for Cleveland, Bob Belcher, and Hank Hill, but if you look at Hank's level, he's somehow 352. That's obviously a reference to the time he got addicted to gaming. His name is also Propaniac, which is a nod to Hank's line of work and also his catchphrase.
I provide the people of this community with propane and propane accessories.
We can't forget about Grizz, who ended up having one of the best built-in emotes, all thanks to the obvious Lion King homage. I still can't believe we have Futurama in the game, and clearly Epic are true fans, because if you look at the Reddit styles, they are all taken from the episode where they visit a completely different universe with alternate versions of themselves.
Clone, robot, or long-lost twin. Taking our bets.
That's not the only way Epic puts insane details into the cartoon crossovers. If you do the Avatar Flourish emote, it looks pretty cool on its own. But do it with Aang or Korra, and their eyes will glow because they're the avatar. That reminds me of Bob Belcher's emote, which changes every time you use it. If you look at the sign, you'll notice that the burger of the day has multiple options, all referencing Fortnite terms, from the down but not out burger to the victory royale. Well, this is a double secret because it's actually taken straight from the show. In every single episode, Bob has a different burger of the day on the wall. And it's not the first time Epic have turned a running gag from a show into an Easter egg. When Adventure Time came out, you could look at BMO's emote and spot a tiny snail hiding near the tree stump. Well, it turns out this snail appears across the entire show, and the animators used to have fun by hiding it in the craziest places. Like, Fortnite knows they're the king of fan service, and that's why they don't even bother explaining the references anymore. Peter Griffin's Scratcher Pickaxe is obvious to anyone who has watched the show, and that's why the description straight up admits we all know what it's for.
Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher! Get your butt scratcher here!
Speaking of butts, Hank Hill is infamous for not having one. It's so small that it makes his jeans look totally flat, and the joke became such a reoccurring theme in the show, they made an entire episode about it. So Fortnite had to bring this to the game when they announced the collab, and they posted this, asking, did we get it right? They also made accurate collabs like Baymax, whose emote is taken directly from a funny scene in Big Hero 6. Personally, my favorite cartoon villain outfit has to be Krang's android. This thing has so much detail inside of it. Of course, because Krang is controlling it from inside, you can spot him in the stomach. But this is where an amazing Easter egg comes into play. If you select Krang as a back bling instead, and then look at the mech's stomach, he's gone. It's not often Fortnite lets you recreate an entire intro though. I'm sure they've done it themselves a few times with trailers like the Futurama opening where they crash the ship into a building, but in Hank Hill's set, his emote lets you do it. Obviously, to keep things PG, they changed the beer to Slurp Juice. But if we're talking about PG cartoons, I think SpongeBob is the perfect example, and he's hiding in Fortnite right now from the Imagination emote.
Imagination.
Then we have the world's tiniest violin.
answer in a court of law. The right to consult with an attorney before you make a statement or answer any question, and the right to have an attorney present.
Bye.